Stay on there. Stay on there. Oh, feisty fucker. That's a decent one. God damn it. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going.
Pretty good, you?
Yeah. Were you fishing over here?
What's that?
Were you fishing over here?
Nah, you're fine, man.
Oh, you sure? Okay.
Thank you for asking, though.
Yeah, no problem. I saw you here earlier.
Nah, you're good.
How are you doing so far?
I should have 5, but I've got 3, 2 decent ones.
Yeah.
Nothing great.
3, that's about it.
Yeah, I've missed 3 fish. That's a good one. Ugh. Oh, stay on there. Stop doing that. Come on. Woo! Make that 4. Not as big as I thought. fuck? Broke off at the knot. Oh, you bitch. Broke my lip. Choked it.
Kayak Bass League Newton event was on Saturday, the 6th of May. Went into it with a lot of confidence. I really thought that the fish would be further along in the spawn. I know that there was fish spawning a couple weeks ago, and with the warm water, I figured they would just be already pushing offshore. I would have thought that the shad would be spawning in the morning, and I figured that there'd be a large group of fish already moved off of the end of points, brush piles, that offshore thing. I figured it would still be the shallower stuff, like that 6 to 12-ish range, but it really wasn't. I was really surprised. I still saw a few fish on beds. There were small ones, And they weren't offshore. I scanned it for quite a while in the morning. I made like over a mile run, which I went over multiple brush piles and multiple points that I've caught them really good that post spawn time. I got to the area that I wanted to fish, which is a long sloping point. It's got brush on top of the point, and it's got a hard spot on the end of the point. And they get on that pretty much 365. I knew I could just go there, I could get a couple bites, kind of figure out what was going on. Got there, no shad spawn. Didn't see any shad spawning. There was some shad up shallow, but they weren't spawning. No fish on all the brush piles and points that I went over, or any that I could see on side scan. And so I'm like, all right, well, I'll just fish a few stretches that I like to fish this time of year, and areas I've caught them really good. Especially with that south wind, because we had a south wind and it was blowing right in on that. Ended up catching a couple on this Missouri pencil popper. This is the big one, the 135. This color specifically catches them. It's a clear, but it's got like a prism on the inside. Big hooks. These are size 2 Mustad triple grips. And then I have one Fusion 19 round bend in the back with the feather treble, just in case they do swipe at it. You might be able to get a hook in them. But I love this walking bait. It's big, it's loud, but I like that it's clear. It's kind of like a power finesse kind of deal. But I missed 2 fish on this in the morning and you'll see in the video, or that you did see in the video, that looked like bigger fish, and I definitely would have helped. Definitely would have, depending on how big they were, obviously would have brought me up in at least the top 10. But I caught some good fish on this, 1825 on it. Caught a few other decent keepers on it. So then I fished around. Ended up catching a small one, or a couple of small ones throughout the day on this PH Customs square bill. Ended up kind of mad about it, but popped the lip off, which is alright. I've had this for quite a while. I've caught a lot of fish on it. I think that's the thin P. It's a good square bill. So then I fished around, junk fished, got some fish on a Zoom 3.75 tube, just flipping that around. Caught one on the Somatis HTW worm.